and nothing is impossible for you. Nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible for you. You hold my world in your hand. Come on, declare, say nothing. Nothing is impossible. Say nothing is impossible.
The problem is we are in places, and instead of allowing our what's on the inside of us to come out of us in these places that we are in, we allow with the place to take on or the place to shift our spirit. Okay, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they was brought into Babylon into captivity. They were not from there. They were brought there, but they never bowed to there. And what's been happening is we've been allowing our condition to make us bow. Okay, we've allowed what we've been going through to make us bow. We've allowed the storms in our life to make us bow. We're allowing the crazy things that we're dealing with to make us bow. And God said, I cannot pour nothing into anyone who cannot stand up for me in a season like this. The problem is you want God to stand up for you, but you're bowing to man. Y'all ain't come today. But this is a season now in your life where you got to tell the devil, I'm not bowing in the season because I believe what God is getting ready to do in my life. Any witness in the room? So they did not bow. They stayed there and they said, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. Sometimes we are paying for the bow we did yesterday. We are paying today for the bow we did yesterday. Y'all hearing me? We are paying today for the bow we did yesterday. Because there were some places you went and you hold your praise. You didn't praise. There were some places you went and you did not shout because you were concerned about who was watching you. That's bowing. There were some things you did not say because of who you was around. That's bowing. There's some things you did say when you should not have said because of who was around you. That's bowing. So there's some things that we are reaping right now because of what we sowed. Y'all hear? And so these men decide we ain't bowing to a system because we have a kingdom. We're not going to bow to a system, which simply means I don't care how much they call you, what they call you for, how they telling you your light gonna turn off, how they telling you this gonna happen to your children. That's a system, but you belong to the kingdom. Oh my God, man. You belong to the kingdom. And in the kingdom, there's nothing lacking, nothing broken, nothing missing. But the problem is you can't see it because you don't see your keys. I will give you the keys to the kingdom. Whatever you bind is bound. Whatever you loose is, I feel like preaching in here, is loose. The problem is you can't bind nothing because you ain't got the keys for it. You can't loose nothing because you ain't got the keys for it. So the problem is God said, I ain't got to do it. All you got to know, you have keys for it. We've been waiting for God to bless, God to do this. God said, no, there's some stuff already been released to you. Heaven is waiting on you to understand that you got some keys. Heaven is waiting on you to understand that some things are already in place for you. But you sitting there, what, waiting for heaven to, no. Heaven said, you got keys, man. He said, whatever you bind is bound. Which simply means heaven and back it up before you even bring it forth. Oh my God, y'all ain't here today. Heaven already release it before you even prayed. But you got to open your mouth and believe it's already done. So they say, we ain't bowing. You will never bow when you have a kingdom in you. Because you know you don't ever have to depend on man. See, those who compromise in the season is because they're in man's back pocket. So sometimes God put us in a dry season to see what you're made of. God will move you and put you in Babylon to see if you really love me. You know how you can know if you love God? When you hit a rough season. Now, see, anybody can shout and dance in here when all your bills paid, when all your honey is still looking good, and everybody's still loving you, and they calling you wonderful, and they calling you nice. But what happened when they start backstabbing you? What happened when they calling you to pay this, and you ain't got the money? What happened when they this happening in your house? Could you still stand and give God praise? So sometimes what you're dealing with is not even the real thing. God said, I'm using that to bring out the real thing. Because some of us is get confused. We is forget that God has power. And we is get besides ourselves when we get one little blessing. I can help you all right here. We is get besides ourselves when we get one little blessing. And when God bless us, we get deep. We stop talking to people, our nose in the air. So God says, since you won't be a plane, I gonna give you a runway to land. You only come today. That's why I can't deal with deep and bougie people. God having a way to making you low. And God said, what I'll do in this season, yes, you anointed, yes, you saved, but you think you all that in a bag of chips. So what I'll do, I'll make sure something hits your house to make you come down off your high horse. You only come today. But I'm coming to preach to 5 people who can say, God, I learned my lesson. You all hear? So these men say, I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all do. Now listen now, you got to realize now, when the king made a decree, there was people watching. Now we hear the story. I always say, why are you watching me when you're supposed to be doing what I'm supposed to be doing? The reason why they was watching them because they know something different was on them. And you got to understand the enemy is targeting you because he know you ain't gonna bow. So he gonna make sure watch you. So in order for you to watch me, that's mean you ain't doing it. Stop bowing to things and people even ain't doing it who trying to make you bow. If for them to notice me, that's mean they ain't bowing. Why you want me to bow when you ain't bowing? They know the danger in it, but they want to make sure you get caught up in it. But you need to stand your grounds in this season and let every warlock, every devil that's been assigned to you say, devil, I don't care what you say. I don't care how you make it look. I have a God and a charge to keep, and ain't nothing you could say of what shall separate me from the love of God. Nothing.